Hey y'all, today I'm going to be showing y'all how I did my own bob quick weave, and hopefully these tips can help you achieve your own as well. Let's get into it. So first I like to mold my hair down. I'm using the Eco Styler gel. I am growing out a pixie cut, y'all. I cut my hair off in July and now I am able to put it in a little ponytail. I am going through postpartum hair loss, y'all. So I like to just do something to my hair to make myself feel pretty, I feel like doing your hair is a really good part of self-care and feeling good. Y'all see I got a little ponytail now. My hair is growing. I won't be cutting it anymore, and we're going to be doing all types of cute styles. But now that it's molded down, I'm going to go ahead and put my cap on. So I just use like a black wig cap because it's just a black wig cap and it's just going to camouflage very well. Now the next step that I want to tell y'all about, this is so important when you're doing a quick weave. Never ever do a quick weave without the protective shield. Now I like to apply it with the applicator brush. So the applicator brush and the protective shield, they go together real bad, okay? You need that protective shield when you're doing a quick weave because it's literally going to protect your hair from the glue. Now to remove this, all you have to do is just run your hair under hot water and it'll slide right off. I tell my clients the same thing and they're like, girl, literally the cap slid right off when I ran it under hot water. That's how easy it is to remove it with this, and you won't have any glue residue on your hair. So I sat under the dryer until everything was dry, and then once it dried, I removed the rest of the wig cap. I'm using the 10-inch Empire here, and I'm just going ahead and flattening out the wefts because you want your install to lay nice and flat. And sometimes when you unravel those tracks, they're like lumpy, and we don't want that, okay? And I'm I'm anchoring the tracks all the way to where my leave out is, versus doing like little by little. I like it to come all the way around because I want it to lay in my face, and I just want it to be like a fuller illusion to have more coverage. And I also make sure that I measure the track out first to see where I want it to be at, and then I cut it, I glue it on, and then I seal it in with the spritz, and then I go through with the dryer. This just helps for it to stay in place and my tracks won't lift, and it'll last longer this way. Now, when I do my quick weaves, y'all, I normally keep them in for about a month and a half. I normally don't like to wear styles too long because I get bored with my hair easily and I like to switch it up. But I plan on keeping this in for about a month, and I might just change it around the middle of next month. So I don't know what type of style we'll do next month, but I will be sure to record that. It might be braids, it might be another weave style, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna do DIY styles on here as well, because 9 times out of 10 I'm the one that does my own hair. So a lot of the times they come out really good. So I'm gonna just keep on filming when I do my own hair, but I'm just gonna keep laying the tracks literally the same way the whole time, and y'all are gonna see how that process is. When you're doing this, you just gotta make sure you're taking your time. You don't want to overlap any tracks. Just take your time. It's not a race. Okay, y'all. So like I said, I'm growing out my pixie cut. So I already have a relaxer in my hair. I did a relaxer like 2 weeks before I did this style. So my hair was, freshly laid. But when it comes to me having short leave out, I think a blend is everything. So first I like to use the Design Essentials Silk Essentials. I love this if I'm doing silk presses. I love to use this on my clients' hair because it just gives it that silkiness without it being like heavy. But I'm going to use that as like a little heat protector. And I also don't have my hot comb up on a really high heat setting, so that's why I'm able to just run it through like that. And then I like to go in with the slick stick, y'all. I've been using the slick stick since like 2016 and I have not turned my back on it yet. The slick stick is that girl when it comes to leave out, especially if you have short hair. The slick stick is that girl. Any type of wax stick is that girl for short leave out. So I'm just going to apply that on there, and then I'm going to comb it through again, and I will try to press it through again with the hot comb. I also like flat iron it with the flat irons, but I don't do all of this on a high heat. I keep it on like a low heat setting. So you just want to remember that when you have leave out, because you don't want to fry your hair. But it's going to be easy for me to maintain it because like I said, I am relaxed. I did have a pixie cut, so it is more blending that's going to have to take place. But the blending is no problem. Once you take your time and get everything together, it's going to come together just fine. You just want to make sure you're taking the time to actually blend. That's the key when you have short leave out. Take your time and blend. So when I cut my bops, I like to use my chin as like a guide because normally I like it to fall like a little bit under my chin. I don't like my bops to be super long. I like a short graduated looking bob, and normally what I like to do is create my guide in the front, and then I'll get my husband to go in with the clippers and clean it up in the back for me. I don't really like to use the ponytail method because I just feel like you have to do way more cleaning up with that version. But if you're a beginner, then you can definitely use that. I've used it before, but I like doing it this way better and having my husband just clean it up in the back. But I'm showing y'all how I did this without my husband because he wasn't there at first. So I had to wait for him to get home for him to clean it up. So I tried to do the back as good as I could without having him there, and I think it turned out really, really nice. I used my phone as like a magnification setting for me to be able to see the back better, but then I ended up going to get my handheld mirror because I could see it clearer and closer up that way. And then I'm just trying to blend everything, but I did get my husband to go and straighten out that line in the back, but I don't think it looked really bad before he straightened it out. I think it's just the perfectionist in me that's like, no, I need it to be, to a T. But when you cutting your own bob, really take your time. Start long if you need to, and then go up higher, because if you cut it too short, baby, you ain't gonna be able to go in and fix that. So just take your time, get however many mirrors you need, and do it like that. If you really need to do the ponytail method, then do the ponytail method. I love doing bobs, so I will do another bob video and do the ponytail method to show y'all how you can do it that way. But like I said, normally I just get my husband to do the back area for me because he is a barber and he cleans it up very nicely. So this is the way that I cut my hair, and I think it's pretty simple. You just got to take your time and trust the process. So once I have my bob the length that I wanted, I just like to go in and add some bumps at the ends with my flat iron. And I also like to go throughout the hair and flat iron it because it adds a silkiness and it gives it a flow. So I just go through it everywhere with the flat iron and just create that finish touch look to it. And I love the way that this bob came out. Y'all, I haven't had hair in my head for real since I cut my hair. And I love when I have a bob because it just activates like a whole nother like mood in me, y'all. And all I can think of when I do my bobs is when Nicki Minaj was like, what's your name, B.O.B.? So they calling you Bob, Bob, Bob. So I'm gonna show y'all like the mode that I get in when I have my bobs in. So you're gonna see it in a little bit. And like I told y'all, I have postpartum hair loss, so I like to use this stuff right here when it comes to laying my edges down. And baby, this stuff is the truth. Like, if you have like thinner edges, then use this colored edge control by Ebin. It is the shit, okay? It is the shit. And then I like to use the Ebin 24-hour edge control in the green top for my edge control, and baby, it lays the edges down very nice. And y'all see, it can camouflage your edges and make them pop and make it look like you got a little something. So that's why I like that. And y'all, my bob came out so fire. You couldn't tell me nothing. You still can't tell me nothing because this is the style that I'm wearing right now. And what do y'all think? I love the way that it came out. Y'all see, you talking to me? I gotta swing it. I love her down. See y'all in the next video. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in. And make sure you become a member of the Slay Gang. And I will see y'all in the next one.